Dear friends, what do you know about forest elephants? Nothing. Don't worry, not only you. Several years ago, scientists thought that only two species of elephant are present in our world. But after DNA test was installed to trace what ivory comes from, they opened that African elephants have to be divided into two groups: African savanna elephants and African forest elephants. African forest elephants is different of African savanna elephant, and they're smaller, male not higher than 8 foot, and weight of male not more than 13 tons. They got round ears, and these ears help them to dissipate heat. They work as a pump blood into the ears, make a motion, and use this method. They can dissipate something about 75% of body heat. Their trunk is more sensitive than people's fingers. They can use it for eat, for smell, for dust, for puff, and for defense. Sometimes they use it for breath when they swim. We have no data about their lifespan, but we can estimate it to use African savanna elephant life. There are 53 living years old of elephant was recorded, and we can estimate that lifespan is about 33, 35 years old. The female can reproduce starting at 10 to 12 years of age. The gestation period is 22 months, and they can birth 3-6 times per year, 3-6 times, 3-6 years, and in their life they can produce about 7 children. Females choose what male will mate with them, and male when they got 25, they make a mate with female, but most observation show that it's 35 years old male, most population. Male usually stay several weeks with female, and after that he goes to find another mate and to increase the population. And about habitat of forest elephant, Amal will talk to us.
Thank you. I want to share with you habitat and distribution. African elephant occur from Mediterranean to southern tip. African elephants are recognized as savannas elephant and forest elephant. We found savanna elephants throughout the grassy plains and bushland of the continent, while forest elephant lives in equatorial forest of Central and Western Africa. We found in many countries in Africa, like Congo and southern part of Africa, in Kenya, Uganda, Zambia, South Africa, Sudan, Ethiopia, and many countries. This elephant prefer to live in forest and grassy and big area not surrounding with cities or villages or everything. They moved seasonally. In summer, they prefer to go to move to a swimming area, which the clean water, and in the fall, they moved to where they found the grassy land and bush land. This movement, according to the season of the year, they moved and prefer to live in the forest in the many groups. The second part I want to share with you is a habitat issue or problems. People in Africa, their life depends on wood and charcoal for consumption. Population is growing up while habitat continue to disappear. As they harvest for human consumption and cleared the ways for agriculture, road, housing, and other hallmarks of industrial development. They occupied more forest. So elephant try to move from the area, and it depends, this result to continue habitat, unfortunately, it's continue to be lost. Thank you. Markos.
Thank you, Amal. Hi everybody. Now I'm going to talk about elephant diets, what elephants eat, and what kind of food they prefer. From the realities of it is that elephants are commonly known as herbivore. Herbivore means it is a biological term which indicates they are mammals or animals who eat only plants or plant products like twigs or fruits, grasses. So African forest elephants eat fruits, leaves, twigs, and grasses. As you see on the picture right here, sorry about that. African forest elephants like to eat Markos or tree branches. So one elephant can eat up to 350 pounds a day, and they can drink up to 18 to 26 gallons of water. And something smart over here about elephants, they dig the floor or the ground to leak minerals such as calcium and salts from the soil. The other important point I'm going to talk about is ecosystem impact. African forest elephants are known as dispersers of seeds. They disperse the seeds through the eating of fruits and move from place to place, and then they make habitats. And then from this picture, as you see over here, the plant germicides from the African forest elephant defecates when they move one place to another place. So they play important role in creation of habitats. For instance, in Western Africa, in Guinea, the decline of elephant population is correlated to the decline of population in that area. So from this point, we can say elephants are keystones in dispersion of seeds. When we say keystone, that means they play important role in making or in creating habitats by dispersing seeds from one place to another. Thank you very much.
My part here, I'm going to give the social structure for individual and group activities. The way of the ways you can get the elephants, always you cannot get the elephants just only one elephant or two or three elephants. Always you will get the elephant socially, sometimes contain just 10 members of the elephants, concise with the biggest and smallest. And also elephants used to live together, that is their structure. Always you can get the elephants form themselves to at the level of 100,000, and that 100,000 you can get you can found in East Africa, and also the elephant they use to live together so that to protect themselves if there is any dangerous. The final, what I am going to give is just future outlook, change for the survival and extinction. Also, I combine with the conclusion. One is stop poaching the ivory. Maybe I will take just only the word poaching. The word poaching is that it's smuggling the elephants alive. You capture the elephant and then you can just sell it out. That is the word poaching. So you should have to stop the poaching of the elephants or of the ivory, which is the white horns of the elephants. Second is prevention, the conservations. Conservation is to protect the bush, to protect the bush, to maintain the bush, to control the bush. Fourth is ban the illegal ivory demand. Also you should have to stop, to give the rule, not ivory to be sell out. The final one is stop hunting the elephants. This one is contain two things, which is future outlook and conclusion. Thank you.
If you have questions, and